you heard the story of Pete the boxer? Well, let's hear it. Pete was a young man on fire, fearless, fit, and utterly obsessed about boxing. He was captivated with boxing since he was a child, couldn't bear losing a fight for any reason. Even if he was on the road or didn't have access to the internet or facing any other obstacles, he would download it and watch it again and again to understand how to fight, to know how to get better in boxing. You could tell me now how dedicated he was about going to gym. Firm discipline. He would even bail his best friend for the gym. Years passed. He grew, trained like no one else did, dreaming every single night about winning the boys' championship. A dream which had been taking over his life for 10 years by now. And to put it in a nutshell, everything faded away and gave its place to boxing and winning the game he had been long waiting for. After he aced the selection tournament with winning 10 fights in a row, now it was time to start training for the main event. Everyone was congratulating him, but he was planning his fight in his head. The classes turned silent to him. The meals lost their taste, even the most delicious ones. The only solution was a trainer, a master of the art, and he eventually found one. He started training with the man. The man asked him to run 3 times a day, 5 a.m. in the morning, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and 8 p.m. To be honest, he has never seen that time of the day, but he stuck to the plan. It was really hard for him, and what made it even more unbearable was the bland diet he had to follow. Bland food, bland snacks, bland everything, let alone the 2 hours of repeated training of the same techniques to get good at it. But Pete bought it, stuck to the plan because he knew the real taste comes after. A permanent taste that would be there forever. Honor, respect, money, everything would change after it. Well, life is like the boxing story. You are the boxer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the trainer, and the difficulties you may come across and may befall you are those difficulties and trainings that you have to pass in order to succeed in the life. If he instructs you to pray 5 times a day, he knows what it gives you. If he prohibits the food, then he knows the repercussions. If he becomes tough on you, punishing you, then he wants to evade you. He wants to keep you away from the havoc. If he motivates you, he wants you to be up. He wants you to be motivated because you need it. Then trust this almighty trainer of our lives. The trainer who said, وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Do not consider Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a vending machine that He has to provide whatever you ask, because that way you would only see the things that wouldn't happen to you. You would only see the distance between the perfect yourself that you have created in your mind and the thing that you are right now, the situation that you are right now in. If you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as that instructor, the trainer, who instructs you with the workouts to grant your success in the main event, then you wouldn't see those difficulties as a burden. Then you would work out, you would actually see those difficulties as a blessing that will provide you with the real success. And the real taste would come after. And you know what? This is the reason of so many people's depressions nowadays, because they are considering these difficulties as obstacles on their way to perfection. And they are thinking that maybe I can do it, maybe I'm doomed, maybe you are too optimistic about it, nothing good is going to happen in the world. But the reality is that if you know that these are some workouts and some instructions that has been thought through, and these are instructed by your creator who knows everything, like that professional trainer in the story, then you wouldn't doubt it. You would go for difficulties and you would tackle them and enjoy the success after it.